Gordon Chang, China expert. Xi Jinping has said the West is in decline. And here they are visiting San Francisco, of all places, to see the West decline. Would you like to comment on San Francisco's decline?
Well, you're right. San Francisco was a great city, can become a great city again, just not doing the silly things. This is just Democratic Party politics. I'm not a Republican or a Democrat, but I'm just sitting in the middle of this country, and a lot of people like me just think that it is a shame. They can't believe what are happening to the New Yorks, the Washingtons, the San Franciscos of this country.
You don't particularly approve of this meeting, do you?
No, because I don't think it's going to advance American interests. We have been talking to China intensively for 3 decades. So the question is, what is Biden going to say that hasn't been said already? We know that the only way that we can get China to move in better directions is to impose severe costs for clearly unacceptable behavior. Take fentanyl. Fentanyl is not a quote unquote criminal problem in China. The fentanyl gangs are fully supported by the Communist Party. They could not operate in China's near total surveillance state with the approval of the party. We know that Chinese diplomats give the fentanyl gangs cover. The gangs launder their proceeds through the Chinese state banking system. Every container in China, or virtually every container, is inspected by the government. So we know what's going on. Biden should say, look, I understand that the Communist Party is killing Americans, and I'm going to do something about it. Instead, he just sort of pretends that the problem doesn't exist, and he's refusing to acknowledge reality.
Biden and Xi are going to sign a deal to keep AI out of the control systems for nuclear weapons, nuclear control systems. Do you trust China will stick to the deal?
This deal is, we have to see the terms, but it is inconceivable that you can craft a deal that will be verifiable. It is really important to keep AI out of certain weapon systems, especially those that control nuclear weapons. But the point is, you can't verify this. We have unverifiable agreements with China, including the Biological Weapons Convention. And that convention, with no verification mechanisms, did not stop China from conducting and creating pathogens that have killed millions of people in this world. That's SARS-CoV-2, the pathogen that causes COVID-19. I love agreements, but they've got to be enforceable. And this one, it is just, to me, I don't see how they can do that.
Same with, I'm expecting promises on climate, promises on the fentanyl crackdown. But I suspect they're empty promises because they can't be verified.
Well, we've had fentanyl agreements with China. President Trump did that. That one didn't work. We've had climate agreements with China, and those agreements, I think, were misconceived because they gave China and are continuing to give China incentives to pour more carbon into the atmosphere because China doesn't have to cap until, quote unquote, around 2030. The deal is unverifiable, and China is only going to actually adhere to this deal as its manufacturing sector continues to decline. That's the only way they can meet this.
Got it. Gordon Chang, thanks for joining us, sir. We always appreciate it. Thanks very much indeed.